Assalamu alaikum, dear parents. It's Miss Gamze. I'm the teacher for the foundation stage. Welcome to our orientation meeting. I would like to introduce you our principal, Miss Iman, and she would like to say hi to you all.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I can see many parents that we know from last year and many new parents. I would like to welcome you at Brighton International Academy. Every year we have worked hard to improve our school and give our students better education, experience, and this year, inshallah, there will be no difference. We are looking forward to your children's achievement together, and we will be able to help from each their promise, to reach their promise. Thank you for your support. أول شيء بدي أرحب بأولياء الأمور خصوصاً in foundation stage because it's يعني a new year with COVID-19 and it was very difficult for us to make the deal يعني to follow the Ministry of Education instructions ان احنا نخلي الطلاب بالكيجي يحضروا فقط يومين او 3 ايام. We believe that KG stage or EYFS stage and year 1 they should come to school every day. Because of that we take the hard decision and we will support our students with the distance, with the hygiene, with taking care of them. But from your side يعني محتاجين بعض المساعدة من أولياء الأمور إن هم if you can see any symptom إذا طفلك مريض إذا يعني في أي شيء يعني please just let us know. في our school nurse she will be ready to help any students who need. ونتمنى إن هو يكون سنة موفقة علينا كلنا يعني. فبالنسبة لمرحلة الكيجي year 1 they will come 5 days weekly 15 students in class. Inshallah, good luck for everyone.
Thank you very much, Miss Iman, for the welcoming message. I'd like to introduce you. Here. I hope everybody can see. Please let us know if there is any technical issue. You can just write in the chat box.
السلام عليكم، معكم فاتن الأشقر ممرضة الأكاديمية. حابة أحكي عن سياسة المدرسة في فترة كورونا. إحنا قبل كل شيء عملنا فحص كورونا لجميع الستاف في المدرسة عشان نطمن إنه جميع المدرسات، المساعدات، حتى أنا الممرضة، الكلينرز، عملنا فحص الBCR والحمد لله الكول نيجاتيف. راح يتم لما عند دوام الطلاب راح يتم قياس الحرارة يومياً عند البوابة عند دخول الطالب إلى المدرسة. بطلب من الأهل لو سمحتوا إنه تبعتوا جل معقم للأيدي لكل طالب. راح يتم طبعاً التأكيد على الطلاب بالالتزام بالبعد الاجتماعي، يعني خصوصاً مرحلة الكيجي. إحنا بنعرف إنهم أطفال صغار بس راح نحاول يعني عند الذهاب إلى الحمام ما راح ينبعتوا بشكل كبير، لا جزء. نفس الشيء بالصف راح يكون في تباعد بين دروج الطلاب. وفي حال ظهور أي عرض على الطالب سيتم عزل الطالب وإخبار الأهل. هاي بالنسبة لسياسات المدرسة في فترة كورونا. هلا في الحالات اللي بتطلع في المدرسة مثل الحرارة، الترجيع، الإسهال، أي إصابة صارت في المدرسة مثل اشتباه لا سمح الله في كسر، أكيد راح يتم إخبار الأهل، وإذا استدعى الأمر راح يتم طلب الإسعاف. كمان من ناحية الأكل الصحي أهم شيء في المدرسة الأكل الصحي. يا ريت من الأهل توفير ساندويش حليب سادة مش حليب شوكولاتة أو فراولة أو موز.
عندكم سماعات؟
توزع حسنات.
ما أدري شو المدرسة توهم طرشها نضاف أونلاين.
لو سمحتوا معلش ميوت للصوت. إرسال الأكل الصحي من ناحية الساندويتش، فواكه لو نوع أو نوعين من الفواكه والخضار، حليب، طبعا الماء. وبتمنى من الأهل ما يبعتوا شيكن ناجتس، شيبس، شوكولاتة، أي حليب منكه، لأنه كله بيحتوي على السكر. هلا آخر شيء بحب أحكي إنه آخر شيء راح يتم إرسال، راح أبعث مع الطلاب إن شاء الله في الأسبوع الأول ميديكال فورم للطلاب القديمين اللي كانوا معنا السنة اللي فاتت. الطلاب الجداد هاي السنة اوريدي عبوا الفورم وتم التواصل مع الأهل للأطفال اللي عندهم مشكلة صحية. الأطفال القديمين راح أبعث معهم فورم هذا الأسبوع الجاي إن شاء الله، وبتم تعبئته من قبل الأهل وارجعوا ثاني يوم. شكرا كثير لكم.
Thank you very much, Ms. Patan. Now, Ms. Mariam should like to translate Ms. Patan's speech into English for the parents who don't speak Arabic. Thank you. All right, thank you, Ms. Mariam.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I hope you are doing well. What Ms. Fatin spoke about, directed to the parents that don't speak Arabic, welcome to our school. Ms. Fatin spoke about the school's policy during the COVID-19. What we're going to be doing is that actually with KG parents, as you already know, KG students are going to be attending school every day, including year 1. So the fact that they are coming every day, we have a few measures and a few policies that we're going to be following. Every day there's going to be a temperature take at the door. Students have to stay in masks, but that's not for KGs, that's for primaries. Parents have to provide hygiene, wet wipes, and any kind of sanitizing cream or sanitizing gel. Students are going to be, we're going to try our best to maintain social distance. Especially going in the bathroom, coming back to class within lines and so on. In case any symptoms shows on any student, that student's going to be isolated in the isolation room that the school has prepared. And Ms. Fatin will be in contact with those parents, just in case, la samhallah. Parents will be contacted also, even if it's just not COVID symptoms, any case of diarrhea or vomiting, allergies, temperature rise, or any injury, falling injury, and so on. That's regarding the corona procedures and any medical procedures. When it comes to healthy eating, as you all know, we have a healthy eating policy at school here. Students are not allowed to bring any junk food or any fried food, any sugary foods at school. Even if you do send it with the parents, we are not going to allow that child to eat that food. So please, as much as possible, send healthy food. Even if your child does not want that food, we will encourage him or her in class. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fact that my child doesn't like this food. When he sees the whole class eating healthy food, she or he will join in. Don't worry. And there's a medical form that will be sent to students the first week of school. You're going to have to fill it in just to let us know about any allergies, any pre-existing conditions that your kids have. The nurse's number, if you would like to take it down, it's 55314-370. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mariam. And now I'd like to introduce to you our coordinator. She's coordinating the foundation stage, Ms. Vasila.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Inshallah, we are hoping to have a great year this year, especially for KG1s. I mean, they will be in school every day. That's a good news, alhamdulillah. And we have a new teacher, Miss Eleonora.
Yes.
She's going to be teaching FS 1B, inshallah. She has really a good experience. This year we have many changes, especially about our teachings hours. We will be having like a special lesson for events and activities. This lesson is going to be on Thursday. It's an opportunity for students to have the whole lesson for activity or events. Of course, these activities and events, they are planned ahead and we prepare them. It could be any activity to do with work or any activity to do with gaining information. We might take them outside. They might have this activity or events in the school. We will be having also a special hour or special section for only golden time. It's meant to encourage children to follow the rules, to be happy to achieve and control their behavior. They will be rewarded during this lesson. Inshallah, with your help, of course, cooperation, we will be helpful. We will be able to support your child, and with your support, you will be. We will be very happy with your support, especially a good relationship with parents is the key. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Ms. Vesila. And inshallah, this year we're going to work all together in cooperation with the parents and the teaching staff. Now, I'd like to introduce you Ms. Rahma, our beloved teacher. She'd like to give you some information about the Quran program that is applied in our school. Ready, Ms. Rahma?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. نرحب بكل أولياء الأمور الأفاضل. يسعدنا طبعا التحاقكم بأكاديمية برايتون الدولية، وإن شاء الله نكون يعني برؤية المدرسة الإسلامية نكون عند تطلعاتكم إن شاء الله. باختصار شديد وبسرعة سأحاول أني أقدم مشروع الغرس الحسن. يعني في الأكاديمية عندنا مشروع اسمه مشروع الغرس الحسن، وهو ينقسم إلى ثلاث يعني فروع رئيسية. كفرع رئيسي القرآن الكريم، ثم الأحاديث، ثم العقيدة الإسلامية. يبدأ هذا المشروع بفضل الله من FS1، يعني من صف الروضة، وصولا إلى بفضل الله إلى صف 6. طبعا أنا الآن إن شاء الله سأتطرق فقط لما يخص مرحلة الروضة والتمهيدي. بالنسبة لمرحلة الروضة إن شاء الله تعالى سيكون معنا مقرر للقرآن الكريم من سورة الناس إلى سورة التين، مع الفاتحة. طبعا دائما نبدأ بسورة الفاتحة. والجميل والجديد عندنا السنة هذه أننا سنتابع مع الطلاب وطالباتنا من خلال مجموعات الواتساب. طبعا أنا لست مدرسة القرآن الكريم لFS1 وFS2، يوجد بفضل الله مدرستين للقرآن، ولكن أنا سأتابع معكم بصفة عامة المشروع، كل المشروع، يعني سأكون مسؤولة عن المشروع، متابعة معكم، وأرحب بكل الاستفسارات، بكل يعني الاقتراحات. إذا سنكون مجموعة واتساب إن شاء الله للمتابعة، لأنه لا يكفي طبعا التحفيظ داخل المدرسة من خلال يعني حصتين، هذا غير كافي. فسنقوم بتشجيع الطالب في البيت للحفظ من خلال متابعة المعلمة له. يعني معلمته ستكون معه متابعة بإذن الله مع الأم الفاضلة والأب الفاضل يوميا. هذا بما خصوص القرآن الكريم. بالتوازي طبعا القرآن دائما بالتوازي مع السنة على صاحبها أفضل الصلاة والسلام. بفضل الله عندنا في المقرر 15 حديث من أحاديث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. هذه الأحاديث هي أحاديث بسيطة جدا بإمكان طلاب روضة وتمهيدي حفظها، وأيضا هي متماشية مع القيم الإسلامية للمدرسة. بمعنى لو عندنا مثلا أول قيمة العلم، سيكون الحديث عن العلم مثلا. وأختم بالعقيدة الإسلامية. العقيدة الإسلامية هي عبارة فقط عن شبه منظومة بأسئلة بسيطة يتعلمها الطالب، واللي هو أصلا يكون بالفطرة يعلمها، مثل من ربك، الله، ما دينك، وهكذا. هذا بصفة عامة مشروعنا، مشروع الغرس الحسن في أكاديمية برايتون. إن شاء الله نكون عندها تطلعاتكم، وأي استفسار أي اقتراح مرحبا بكم.
خلاص.
جزاكم الله خير.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rahma. And now Ms. Mariam, she'll try to give a brief translation for the parents. Would you like to?
Arabic.
also, yes.
Yes, again. All right. So Ms. Rahma will continue. She's going to give information about the Arabic curriculum. Thank you.
أيوة مرحبا مجددا. سأواصل حديثي إن شاء الله عن برنامج اللغة العربية والتربية الإسلامية عموما في المدرسة في مرحلة رياض الأطفال والتمهيدي. بفضل الله في برنامج اللغة العربية طبعا نهتم جدا أنه الطفل بالتوازي مع تحفيظ القرآن يتعلم الحروف من مخارجها الصحيحة، ثم أيضا يتعلم الحركات، وهي شبيهة تقريبا بطريقة التهجي، بطريقة القاعدة النورانية. يعني الطفل معنا يتدرج من الحروف إلى الحركات القصيرة إلى الحركات الطويلة حتى يستطيع بفضل الله مثلا في آخر صف الروضة يتهجأ الطفل معنا كلمة من 3 حروف بالحركات ال3، وهكذا مبني عليها أيضا في صف التمهيدي. هذا بالنسبة للقراءة في اللغة العربية مع الإلمام بتقريبا أغلب محاور المتعارف عليها التي تدرس في رياض الأطفال والتمهيدي والتي تدرس أيضا في المدارس المستقلة المدارس الحكومية. هذا بالنسبة للغة العربية. بالنسبة للتربية الإسلامية عندنا برنامج متكامل الحمد لله، هو متكامل مع برنامج الغرس الحسن. يعني عندنا كتب التربية الإسلامية ويعني سنتماشى فيها مع الغرس الحسن، يعني بالتوازي مع الأحاديث والعقيدة. في الغرس الحسن سيكون هنالك آداب نبوية وسيكون هنالك أنشطة من خلال الكتاب الدراسي لمادة التربية الإسلامية. هذا يعني بصفة عامة إن شاء الله يكون الأمر اتضح بخصوص قسم اللغة العربية التربية الإسلامية والقرآن الكريم. وأرحب مجددا بأي استفسار وأي اقتراح، وجزاكم الله خيرا. Miss Gamze, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Miss Mariam, please welcome here. She's going to, of course, it was a very long speech and you will be informed in more detail later on about the English version. But Miss Mariam, she's going to, thank you, Ms. Rahma. She's going to briefly try to translate what Ms. Rahma was talking about.
Okay, I'm just going to talk about, as Ms. Gamze said previously, just very briefly about what she said in general. So before she spoke about the Quran program, which is going to be called Al-Ghars Al-Hasan, which means planting a, let's say, planting a good seed into your kids' hearts. That's where they're going to be starting learning certain verses of the Quran, inshallah. I believe they start, Ms. Rahma set up which surah they're going to start with, which surah they're going to end with. I believe they are starting with Al-Fatiha as usual. And she spoke about also the Arabic program, where it's going to go hand in hand with Al-Ghars Al-Hasan, and the Islamic program as well is going to go hand in hand with them. What she spoke about, there's one certain thing that she spoke about the Arabic program is that they do letter sounds as we do in English, as Mrs. Gamze is going to explain later on. They follow the Nuranian base, the Al-Qaeda Nuraniya, where they follow the letter sounds and how to pronounce and where the sounds come from of the mouth and so on. That's how they're going to learn the Arabic reading process. That's going to be their Arabic reading process. My knowledge about how they teach Arabic in school is very, very little, I'm sorry. But inshallah, they're going to let you know in detail later on. If you have any questions for Ms. Rahma or for Ms. Hind, the Arabic coordinator, you can write them into the chat box. I'll write them down and ask the teacher and get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mariam, for translation. And Assalamu alaikum again. Inshallah, we will have a chance to speak face to face. And today we had to do our orientation meeting on Zoom because of the precautions. My name is Gamze. I'm teaching here in the school for 5 years. This is going to be, I think, my 5th year in the school. I'm teaching to Foundation Stage 1. Also, my colleague, her name is Eleonora, and she's going to teach for Foundation Stage 1, 2. She's going to teach to boys, and my students will be the girls. And today I'd like to give you some information. Probably you have been thinking about some specific aspects about the school. Some of the parents that we have today are experienced because they have older kids in our other grades, but some of them are new. So let me please give you some information about our school system. So I want to share with you a very basic presentation, so I can just a moment, please. Okay. You can write down your questions, or you can wait until the end of the presentation, and then you can write your questions in the chat box. It can be Arabic or English, because my colleague Mariam, she'll be answering the questions. Okay. All right. So I will share with you the presentation later on, but just to give you a basic information about our school, it was it's our 6th year in Doha, and this year we will have around, I think for now it's like 450 students. And I'd like to mention you about our policies about timing. So in the morning, the doors are open for the students at 6:45. So we start receiving the students at 6:45. But the lesson starts at 7:30. So from 6:45 to 7:30, it is circle time. So they do some activities if they arrive early. And we finish the lessons at 12:30. So after 12:30, there is no more lessons, and the doors are closing at 2. So please be sure that you pick up your kids until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And for the first week, because it's still orientation for the kids as well, you can pick up your kids at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we can gradually increase the lesson, the school time, like 1 hour every day. So for example, on Sunday, you can pick up your kids at 10, and then you can come and pick up at 10:30, 1, 11, 11:30. So let's see how they're getting used to the school. Okay, and this is, we've just talked about the healthy eating policy. So that's very important because the children, they're affecting each other. So when they see that their friend are eating chocolate, biscuits, so they want to eat too. So that's very important. We're gonna share this form with you, so you can read it in detail. It's very important to prepare their lunchbox healthy, because how they learn is with the nutritious food. So if they have a very strong breakfast, nutritious food, it's gonna help their brain to work better. So it's going to help their learning as well. If they don't eat well, they feel down, they feel tired, they feel sleepy, and too much sugar is just damaging our lessons and their learning skills as well. So please read carefully later on the health lunchbox policy. And we have a library books policy. So it's, you're going to receive it, but it's for Foundation Stage 2. And the media policy is very important. So we will be sharing the photos on Instagram and Facebook. And also we share the photos with the parents, the classroom parents. So if you have any concern about it, I can give you more information later on. But during the lessons, we take some photos and sometimes some videos. and just to share with the parents. And also some of them are shared on Instagram and Facebook. And this form is the permission letter. So you can fill it and you can agree or disagree. How are we going to send it as email? So you will, okay, you will receive a hard copy from the school, and after you fill and sign, you will return it to the school. Okay, and about the clothes, so sometimes there are some small accidents and we need to change their clothes. So it's very important to keep a spare set of clean clothes in their bags. We don't keep them at school, we keep them in their bags. So you can put it in a zip bag that keeps less space in their bags, and like a spare set of clean clothes from underwear to pants. And students' books, we will be sending the students' books every Thursday, but it's very important to receive them back on Sunday, because that's a problem. We send them on Thursday, but on Sunday, when the students come back to school, we can't find their books in their bags. And then they don't have books to do at school. We send them every Thursday home, so you can check what they have been doing at school during the week. And also you can make a review as well. But please remember to send them back every Sunday morning, because the school is not responsible of printing extra sheets. That means that if they don't return the books, the school won't be taking extra photocopies every day, because after a while it becomes just very time wasting for the teachers and for the administration to follow up the unreturned books. And the uniform, we have the uniform policy as well. So the students are supposed to wear white socks and black shoes, and we want to see them every morning ready for the school. So it's important to make their hair look nice and neat. So it's going to be a habit for them every morning to get ready for the school. So they will be understanding that they're getting ready to go to school when they feel like you're doing their hair, and like clean uniform. So it's going to be a habit for them even for the future. And also we have physical development lessons once a week, and they'll be receiving PE uniforms. So it's important for the students to put their uniforms, PE uniforms on the PD day. You will learn the PD day on the timetable later on. Okay, here are our books. So we have two groups of books. One, the first group is to be used at school, and the second group is to be used as homework. That one, the yellow books, numbers, shapes, colors, and patterns, counting, size, and measurement. These are for the maths lessons. And the second group are the Jolly Phonics workbooks. These are going to be used for the literacy lesson at school. For the homework, we will be sending you these 3 books. So they will be doing their math homework on the books, and also for the literacy means English, letters, Jolly Phonics, they will be receiving a worksheet every Thursday as homework. So for math and English homework, math is going to be on the book, and English homework is going to be on the worksheet. All right, that is our school calendar that we will send you as email, and you can receive a hard copy as well, I believe. And here you can see the dates, the special dates, the holidays, the celebrations. If there is going to be any update, you will be informed about it later on. Okay, and the communication. So of course, it's the most important part of the school to have a very close communication with parents. And for this, we are using an application that you can download on your phone. It's called Fedina. So we use Fedina for communication. It can be about the homework, their daily routine, or any concern from the parents. And also, if there's any emergency, we call the parents, or you can call the school from the landline as well. Okay, and for Fedina, you will be receiving a password and a username, and you will receive the homeworks and all the other documents through Fedina. In our school, according to the policy, the teachers are not allowed to share their mobile phone numbers or email addresses. So this is the only way of communication. And we have a parents meeting once a term. We discuss about their improvement, their report cards, and how they spend time at home, and how can we be more productive. And also, you can have one-to-one meetings with teachers. You can call the school to make an appointment. There are some certain times assigned for parents to have sorry, I was talking to our principal, to have one-to-one meeting with the parents as well. So for this, you need to call the school in advance to make an appointment and to learn the teachers certain assigned time. Okay, and that is our form to be filled by you, getting to know your child form. So you're gonna see some questions here. It will help the teacher to have a closer idea about their child's motivations and their strengths. So you're gonna receive this form online and as hard copy. Please be gentle and very careful about answering questions because they are very important for us. These are the first information we're going to receive from you about the students. Okay, and weekly letter. So weekly letter gives the parents information about the following week, what they will be learning, and homework. And you're going to see some links that you can use at home to support your kids at the weekend when they have free time. They can go online and play the game or do the activity that the teacher assigns. So on the first page, you will see the mission and vision, and you can see the week, the number of the week, and then we start our weekly letter with languages, literacy, and communication. So on the first page, you see what we will be doing on the first week of the school, and you can see what activities we will be doing and the objectives of the lesson. And it goes on with the other 7 areas like literacy and physical development. And here at the end of the letter, as I mentioned before, there will be learning links. So you can just click on the link and go to the link that the teacher shared to support their e-learning. And also you will see the homeworks on the weekly letter as well. And that is our observation worksheet. So for assessment and observation, we will be using some different techniques, and one of them is observation. And in the beginning of the year, we're receiving more questions. Is there anything I can answer? No. Yeah? Okay. So we start with the diagnostic assessment, and at the week 6, they will be having an assessment to see their improvement because it's important to see their weaknesses and strengths. And we can assess the students with observation. So what you see on the screen is an observation sheet. It happens during the lesson, sometimes spontaneously, sometimes planned. And at the end of each term, they receive another assessment. These assessments are not not like marks, but just to see their improvement. So we can focus on their weaknesses and strengths. Especially the first term is very important for assessment. Inshallah, we will see a big improvement at the end of the first term. So after these assessments, we plan a learning program for the student according to their needs. And also we have the report cards. So the report cards are not filled according to the assessment. Just I need to repeat again because some parents have concerns if the assessment is not good, so it's going to affect their report card. No, the assessment is only to see the weaknesses and the strengths of the students and to evaluate the improvement. So that is a report card that you're going to receive at the end of each term. This report card is filled according to the observation. So the observation is going to be done during the term. So you see here the 7 areas of EYFS and personal, social, and emotional development that shows how they improved in self-confidence, self-awareness, and managing feelings, behavior, making relationships, making new friendship, communicate with the adults, and improving self-confidence with communication. And the second one is communication and language. So it has 3 parts: listening and listening with attention. So it's important in the beginning of the school to improve their listening skills with attention. So the attention duration is very short in the beginning, but it improves in time. And understanding, they listen, but do they understand? So that is the understanding part of communication and language. The first aspect is listening with attention and then understanding. So how do we know if they understand? Then here comes the WH questions. And the last part is speaking. So for the non-speaker English students, it's going to be like listening, and then understanding, and then speaking. Literacy, we have 2 aspects, reading and writing. So they will be learning how to read and write the letters. They will be learning the sounds of the letters. I'll give you a little bit more information about it at the end of the presentation. And math is about numbers, shapes, space, and measurement, understanding the world. We have people and communication, communities, and the world. And technology as well in the second term. Physical development is not just based on doing sports, but it's most about skills like motor skills, fine motor skills, gross motor skills, how to hold pencil, how to catch a ball, rather than playing football or basketball. So it's more about their muscles, how to improve their motor skills. Okay, and expressive art and design is very important because sometimes students, they cannot express themselves with words, but they express themselves more with art. So being imaginative, exploring and using different materials are going to be included in our lessons. I'll try to keep it brief. Sometimes I give too much details. So these are the students awards that we will be giving. Some of them are daily and some of them are weekly. So every day, there's a Star of the Day certificate, and at the end of the week, there's a Star of the Week. And also for the healthy lunch boxes, they will be receiving certificates as well. All right, and that is our curriculum. So we are applying British curriculum in Brighton International Academy based on Cambridge. And the assessments, again, during foundation stages based on Cambridge, because here in our school we apply only the British curriculum, including the Cambridge assessment plus EYFS for foundation stage. Here, when you receive the paper, you can see in more detail, you will see the objectives of the 7 different areas and what they will be receiving during the year. And that is for English. And here I would like to mention you about what is Jolly Phonics. Probably most of you are familiar with Jolly Phonics or have heard about it. Let me give you a brief information about what is Jolly Phonics and how we apply it to our lessons. So Jolly Phonics is used first in the UK, and now it's a very common technique to be used all around the world. And in our school, we apply it as well. So how does it work? Jolly Phonics is a system that helps the kids to learn reading, writing. So we first start with writing. They learn the sounds of the alphabet. They're not going to learn the alphabet like A, B, C, but they will be learning the alphabet with the sounds. So please don't teach your kids A, B, C, D, because it is affecting our teaching techniques. We will be teaching them the sounds of the letters. So we're not going to teach the alphabet as A, B, C, but they will learn the sounds like A, B, K. So it's different. When they learn the letter C as C, they will try to pronounce it with the sound instead of K sound. So please, parents, just don't teach them the alphabet, because we will be taking the are responsible of teaching the letters. And they will be learning the formation of the letters as well. And at the end of the first term, the beginning of the second term, they will start blending and segmenting. So for example, so these are the sounds of the Jolly Phonics that they will be learning. And this is a song. So there is one song, one action, one story dedicated for each sound. So when it comes to blending and segmenting, for example, when they learn these three sounds, which is s, ah, t, first they will try to blend and they will start reading s, ah, t, s, ah, t, sat. So this is how they will start reading. And also segmenting. So segmenting means that they see the letters separately and they remember the sound. So when we show them the sound, they need to remember the sound. Sometimes it comes with the action and they remember with the song. But after a while, when they see the shape of, they will remember the sound of the letter as well. So they will learn how to read and write according to Jolly Phonics technique. So please, again, just a reminder, don't teach them the alphabet with A, B, C, D at home. Okay, these are, so what is EYFS? EYFS is the British curriculum. It is early years foundation stage. And it's not only including the 7 areas, also it's including, how many minutes left, Ms. Mariam, for me? Okay. Dear friends, I'm sorry for taking you for so long, but our first meeting is including the introducing the other members of the school, so there is a little bit of time left for me. And EYFS is used in the UK for foundation stages, and it's not only including the 7 areas, also it's including how to teach and how the kids learn and how we give priority on their uniqueness. So each student is unique for EYFS and they have different learning styles, they have different motivations. So we focus on each student separately and we try to find out their needs, their strengths, their weaknesses to help them improve more and be confident and independent students and ready them for foundation stage 2 and grade 1. And personal, social, and emotional development is one of the most important ones that will help them improve their personality, their feeling management, and physical development is how to hold the pencil, how to walk, how to be careful with the electricity, with the usage of water, with the sun, and it teaches how to keep themselves clean and the hygiene, the toilet rules. Mathematics includes shapes and measurement and numbers, counting, play with the numbers. Communication and language is going to help, so they will be learning a story and it will help them to express themselves in English and answering the questions. With literacy, they will learn how to read and write. We will start with the sound of the letters, and during the year, they will be learning how to read and write as well. And understanding the world includes everything about the world, including science, geography, history, and technology. Expressive art and design, it includes music and role plays and some body movement like rhythm and painting, all kinds of art. I will be sharing again with you more details about EYFS, so you will receive the presentation later on as email. Thank you very much, and let me stop sharing here. Thank you very much for listening and for your time. I'm sure that you have a lot of questions to ask. Ms. Mariam is trying to answer them. Also, you can send email to school and I can answer them later on. And nice to meet you. I hope to see you face to face very soon. And we can't wait to meet our students on Sunday, inshallah. Ms. Mariam, I'm about to finish. Are you receiving any more questions?
Ms. Iman's going to be, there are no questions for you, Ms. Gamzeh,
okay.
But Ms. Iman has a few questions she can answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'll read it.
Okay, thank you very much for listening and nice to meet you.
Hi, welcome again.
Okay, so Ms. Iman, the first question from a parent was about the schedule for the first week, which classes are attending, which days?
بالنسبة لجدول حضور الأسبوع الأول بيكون أول يوم اللي هو which will be Sunday, next Sunday, 29th of August. It will be for the KG 1 and 2 boys only. So فقط الأولاد هم اللي هيحضروا يوم الأحد القادم. فقط مبنى الأولاد كامل. It will be بعدين Monday it will be for girls. It will be the first day for girls. After Sunday and Monday they will start regularly for 5 days a week. هاي بالنسبة للجدول. At the first day you will receive a booklet with all the documents and all the details. He is in which section, your son or your daughter, who is his or her teacher, anything. You will receive the booklet and you will find some papers you have to sign and return it back.
Okay, when is the uniform going to be delivered?
For the uniform students, they can come in casual clothes, comfortable one, till we finalize with the tailor. للأولياء الأمور اللي ما حصلوا على اللي هو الفورم بتاع الزي, they have to come to school to collect form للزي وبيروحوا عند الخياط. they will receive اللوكيشن والفون نمبرز بتاع الخياط عشان ياخدوا القياسات. أما اللي already أخدوا القياسات يعني it's expected to come tomorrow, Saturday maximum. Once we receive the uniform, it will be in the student's bag, or you can collect it from the store or from Miss Leslie.
Anything else?
Okay, so the next question is information about transportation. Are the buses going to start the first day?
On the group, we will send a phone number. You have to send. We will send also a form. You have to fill in this form with the location and the house number. And then when you return it back, the buses, it will start the first Thursday. يوم الخميس الأول. Students, they will come with you and then they will leave with the buses.
Right.
Okay, next question is, what time does the bus arrive in the morning?
This you have to arrange with the bus assistant and with Miss Leslie. We will send her phone number. You have to send for her messages.
Okay. And okay, there's another question about when do I know my daughter's class and teacher? As you said, there's a booklet at the beginning.
There is a booklet at the beginning of the year, and then you will receive it.
Okay, there's a parent that asked for, can we get the presentation sent to us?
The presentation بتكون recorded, and we will upload it to our YouTube channel, and we will send for you the link.
Okay. And there's a question here is the WhatsApp groups, they do not accept replies. How can I send my feedback?
Your feedback, you can send it for any one of the admins and as a private message. These groups is temporary. So once we finish, you will know the username and password for the school application. We will keep these groups only for announcements or for general information about the school, but official communication, it will be through FEDINA, our program.
Anything else, Mr. Maria?
They are asking about the FEDINA username. When can I receive it?
FEDINA username and password. Yani first day of school you will receive. What else?
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? If anybody has another question, please write it down. There's a part here that says.
So boys KG2 will be on.
They're coming in Sunday?
Yes,
Monday
they will be on vacation. No. Student, they will start coming from Sunday. So boys, they will come on Sunday, and then girls, girls and boys, they will come on Monday. Time plan, we will send it on WhatsApp group by the end of the day today.
Okay, so you're gonna have the timetable for next week by the end of the day in detail. That will be a lot more clear. If you have any other questions, please put them down now so we can.
No, KG, it will not be blended learning. KG, it will be 5 days a week for all the KG, and year 1 and boys building, it will be 5 days a week. Year 2, it will be 4 days. Year 3, 4, 5, it will be like 3 days 1 week and 2 days the other week.
Any more question, Ms.
Any
Mariam?
more question?
No.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Iman, for your answers. And thank you very much, everyone, for being with us and supporting us.
For the students, they will come for the first week.
Yes. Yes. Okay, Ms. Iman is just reminding to send your kids with the healthy lunch boxes.
And we will send for you some samples of the lunch box.
Yes.
And also comfortable clothes.
Yes, and if there won't be any uniform, please send your kids in a comfortable outfits. Yeah, I can see the question, but Miss Mariam.
Yes, I already answered. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's asking whether it's FS1 girls is one section or more. It's one section.
Okay. So okay, let's continue 5 minutes more. If you have any more questions, and then I'll end. I see that you have many questions to ask. Private messages about.
Are you receiving any private messages? The timetable for next week will be sent by the end of the day because we don't want to talk about it like this to avoid any confusion. So by the end of the day, inshallah, Miss Iman will have the timetable ready for you. دوام الطلاب بيكون يوميا بيجي بالنسبة للبرايمري حيوصلهم إن شاء الله schedule للبداية learning للتعليم المدمج. بالعالي. If you are